Hi everyone, my name is Angelica Torres and in this video I'm going to talk about ethics in advertising. But are they informing or manipulating consumers? To one extent, is advertising using its ethical power to inform? And what point does it being manipulate? Who is responsible for controlling this type of advertisement and how are these companies regulated? Advertising campaigns are an essential part of our daily lives, so we can see it on TV shows, social media, in the streets, and even in our digital conversation. The main objective is promoting products and services that help us to make decisions in our relationships, values, and behaviors. What do we understand by ethics in advertising? Ethics in advertising implies telling the truth, respecting consumers, and avoiding misleading practices. But are companies making use of advertising in a responsible way? There are some examples that raise concerns about unethical practices. Shein in 2024. This popular clothing brand was criticized for making advertisements featuring extremely skinny models, which included messages and promote a surreal beauty standard. These ads made consumers feel that they must be able to look that way. TikTok and miracle products. Nowadays, we can see many influencers collaborating with brands to promote supplements that claims to help people get skinny or improve their facial skin. In many cases, these products are not approved by health authorities, and the advertisements do not clarify the side effect or the pros and cons of using such products. Advertising created for children. A report by the WHO in 2023 raised an alert about a huge quantity of ultra-processed food advertisement aimed at minors. Companies that produce cereals, sugary drinks, and snacks are using bright colors, cartoon characters, and games to attract children's attention. This kind of advertising contributes to childhood obesity, a growing problem faced by many countries, including Colombia. Why so important to talk about ethics? The lack of ethics in ads can create unrealistic expectations, affect self-esteem, especially in teenagers, promote excessive consumption and debt, and hide prices, side effects, or main conditions about products. What should we do? There should have been clear and effective regulation by governments and institutions such as the SIC, Superintendents of Industry and Commerce. There should have been media education and the promotion of responsible consumption since high school. There should have been more companies acting responsibly, prioritizing social welfare over sales. Users should be more critical, questioning what they see and why they consume. Finally, I would like to share with you some examples of misleading advertising in Colombia, supported by the SIC, Superintendents of Industry and Commerce, and the first example is Hit Juices by Postobon. The brand promoted its juices as containing 100% real fruit, but they actually contain only 9% fruit. The rest was just sugar and preservatives. The SIC imposed a fine for inducing a mistake in the consumer, especially in minors. The second example is Pesquera Jaramillo. Packages of squid rings were advertised as 350 grams, but they actually weighed only 301 grams. The SIC imposed a fine for failing to uphold consumer trust. The third example is about telecommunications operators like Claro, Movistar, ETV, Tigo, and UNE announce high-speed internet services such as free WhatsApp and double data, without clearly disclosing the conditions or restrictions. The SIC imposed strong fines for misleading advertising.